Hello everyone, this is me Sharon, and for today's video I'm going to show you how to make these coin purses. So I made three designs. This is a Mickey Mouse, the other one is Bunny, and if you don't like with ears, I will show you how to make one without, and you can add D-rings instead. Now for the materials, you will need any yarn of your choice. The multicolored one, I used 5mm crochet hook because that's similar to a medium weight yarn. But the other two projects that I did, I used 3.5mm crochet hook, so it's a bit smaller. Alright, so to start this project, you're gonna need any yarn of your choice. For my project, I'll be using this fingering weight yarn, and because it's thin, using one strand, I'm gonna use 2 strands. Alright, and I'm gonna use 2 shades of pink, and you can do one color if you want to. So to start, I'm gonna get the 2 strands, one from the center and one from the outside. Okay, so first we're going to make a magic ring. And then after that we're going to chain 1 and then work 6 single crochets into the magic ring. So once you have 6 single crochets, we're going to work a slip stitch on top of the first single crochet made. Now we're going to start round 2, chain 1, 1 single crochet into the same stitch, 1 more single crochet, so that's gonna be 2 single crochets into every stitch. Now by the end of this round, you should have 12 single crochets in total. And this one does not count a stitch because this is where your chain 1 and 1 single crochets are. So they're part of 1 stitch. And then to end the round, we're going to work 1 single crochet on top of the very first single crochet made. Now for round 3, we're going to chain 1 again. To start every round, you're going to chain 1 and into the same stitch, you're going to work 1 single crochet. Now, we're going to work an increase, but not every stitch. It's going to be into every second stitch of this round. So into the next stitch, we're going to work 2 single crochets, 1 single crochet into the next, and then 2 single crochets into every second stitch. So that is what we're going to repeat around. Alright. So when you started your round with chain 1 and then 1 single crochet in the same stitch, and into every second stitch you have the increase. So the last stitch of this round will also be an increase. So that's when you know that your counting is right. Now for beginners, you can follow this crochet stitch counting guide that I've seen on Pinterest. I have videos where I have included the link, or you can just type in on Pinterest crochet stitch counting guide and it will show up this kind of numbers. I copied them on my notebook, and this is a good reference. Say for example, if you wanna work a certain stitch for the first round, like say if you started with the 6 single crochets, and these are the numbers or the total numbers for every round. So on round 2 you're gonna have 12, round 3 you get 18 stitches around, and this numbers corresponds to the increase that you're gonna have, because in every circle that you're gonna make, eventually the increase will be the same, whether it be a single crochet, half double crochet, or treble crochet. As long as you're working a flat circle, the counting will be exactly the same, for as long as you follow the basic increase when making a flat circle. So that's what we're doing. We're on round 3 and we're finishing it, and we are working a slip stitch on top of the first single crochet made. And if we follow the list here, round 4 will have 24 stitches in total. And to start that round, this time same thing, we're gonna chain 1 and then 1 single crochet into the same stitch, but it's not gonna be into every second stitch, but it's gonna be into every third. So into the next stitch we're gonna work 1 single crochet, and to every third stitch we're gonna work an increase, or 2 single crochets. So no matter how big your stitch is, say for example you're using a double crochet, instead of chaining 1 you can do chain 2, which counts as 1 double crochet, and then continue working until you get to the increase stitch where you will do 2 double crochets. So alright, so at round 4 I think the base is just enough to make a coin purse. So now from rounds 5 to 9 I'm just gonna chain 1 single crochet into every stitch around. So for the Mickey Mouse theme, you're going to use the red, and then after round 9, round 10 and up, you're gonna use the black one. So after working a few rows of just 1 single crochet into every stitch, I added 4 rows of different colors, and before I finish working a few more rows I'm gonna add bunny ears. So we're gonna make a bunny ear. So to do that, make a magic ring, and then we're gonna chain 1 and work 4 single crochets into the magic ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. And you're going to slip stitch too small. Chain 1, and then to the first stitch we're gonna work 2 single crochets. 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches, so we do 1 single crochet more. And then into the last stitch we're gonna work 2 single crochets. So we're like doing an amigurumi, and then you can work a slip stitch into the very first stitch made in here. After that, we're just gonna work one single crochet into every stitch around for a total of 6 single crochets, and we should have 8 rounds in total. So we did 2 rounds, so 6 more rounds. We're gonna do 1 single crochet into every stitch, and each round must have 6 single crochets in total. So just keep doing that until it become this one. So this one, after doing 2 rounds of increase, after doing the second round, which we added an increase, then the next 6 rounds will just be worked in 1 single crochet into every stitch. After making the ears, on this side, this will be the back side of the purse, and this is where you will be attaching the ears. And that is how you can make coin purses. For this one, I have used a 5.0mm crochet hook. That's why it's bigger than the other two coin purses. And then I have used a bag hook. Now, if you don't want a bag hook, you can use a D-ring instead. Now, you can also add bunny ears to make it look like a bunny, and if you don't like, you can have a Minnie Mouse themed coin purse as well. So by the way, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, do not forget to hit like, comment if you have other requests that you'd like to see on my channel, and don't forget to subscribe.